Got a copy of my little report. Any questions on it?
The next phase, we did pacer ratings, the next phase, we have to apply for grant money then?
Yep.
Okay, and that's September through November,
December 15th.
December 15th, okay.
Yep. That will all be part of our budget stuff.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay, go ahead.
Alright, windows for the town hall. We had, 3 of the companies come in, brought them, demos in the windows, Chairman Jones, Supervisor Tyson, we were there, we kinda met with all of them, and kinda made a list of pros and cons, and whittled it down to one that I think, we should go with. We had 3 bids, one from Home Sealed Windows was $19,786 for 5 windows here in the town hall, these big ones. James Taylor, $15,102, Weather Tight Windows, $11,525. After we met with all of them and did their pros and cons, I would recommend we not go with the cheapest one if we can. Due to the fact, I gave the handout to all you guys, I would recommend Taylor's, cause we've had a working relationship with them before. The work that they would be doing is a little more involved than just a simple replacement. They're taking down a bare wood, starting over. They gotta replace anything, they'd say we do it at no cost or very minimal cost if it gets expensive. They had thicker glass, they had better locking points. It seemed to be a better overall window. It was an Anderson window. The other 2 companies, the window makers, I had never heard of. These guys had never heard of. They're gonna stay in business. Anderson window been in business a long time. Any work that's been done with Taylor's in the past, they did the town, or the salt shed roof, they did the whole siding on the town hall. Any problems we'd had with them, you called them, they came out. So my recommendation would be go with Taylor, cause they were, $3,577 more than the lowest bid. So I'd just be looking for a recommendation from you guys if you got questions.
Any additional comments or anything?
Or does someone wanna make a motion and we discuss, or?
Yeah, I'd like to comment. Even though this is not new construction, repair, remodeling, altering of a public building makes this a public contract. We typically go with the lowest responsible bidder. If you're not going to go with the low bid, you're gonna have to justify in your motion, perhaps the reason you gave regarding the window manufacturer and your confidence that if there are issues with it, that you'll actually have someone to report to.
I think there's clear difference in the quality, in the thickness of the glass, the locking mechanism, the scope of work.
The scope of work is the biggest thing,
So that differentiates, I think.
if I could be
the
recognized.
previous, yeah.
The difference in the work is the home sealed windows and the weather tight windows were gonna be pocket replacement windows. Where Taylor's are putting in a complete window. So the scope of, it's completely different, so, like, the other guys are gonna take out this window here and to here and put it in. Taylor's are gonna take out the entire thing, so it's really kinda apples to oranges.
Okay.
So, and I can probably make the motion to where that would be in it, I guess. or
Include the
somebody
scope
can.
of the
If
work.
Somebody can,
Too.
you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Alright. I'll make a motion that we go with James R. Taylor and Sons for the 5 windows in the town hall building for full replacement windows from Anderson. I guess I don't know if I need to add more to that.
And the price.
For the price of $15,102.
Thicker glass, 3 locking points.
With the Anderson, windows with the 3 locking points, thicker glass, and the working relationship that we've had in the past with James R. Taylor and Sons.
Second.
Any other discussion? I do know that it comes with an Anderson lifetime warranty, so between Taylor and Anderson, I think we're gonna be well taken care of.
And like Todd said, the other window manufacturers were, I think, Oakna was one of them.
Yeah.
Which we never even heard of, and they, one of the windows were full vinyl replacement windows, which are completely different from the composite windows that they're talking about.
Taylor looks like they're giving us quarter inch thick. I don't know about you guys, but sitting here next to these windows can get really cold in the winter. I'm all for the thicker glass and it being glass too. And Taylor is so dependable. I mean, he's neighborhood, you call him, he's here. That's
do
his
it.
work.
They do a double or triple pane window.
Double.
Okay, any other comments from the board? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, it passes. Oh, I'm
Because of-
sorry.
Yeah.
So, do we need
Because
to
of our
read,
relationship.
Oh.
so it's 4,
We're good.
4, and that's a recognize it. Okay, I think that's it.
Nope,
for-
second thing, we had budget last year, we budgeted for new boom mower, brush mower for sided roads. The village of East Troy has interest in purchasing our old one. It was just owned between us and the town of Troy. It's 22 years old. Between me, myself, and Nick, the supervisor for town of Troy, we came up with a $7,000 selling price to the village of East Troy. They tried it out for a little while, they liked it, they would like to purchase it, so I need the board's approval to get this sale for the village of East Troy.
And
We looked at some other ones, this will be in 22 years old, there was one that was 10 years old, was $14,000 for a used one, so we kinda split that in half and went, okay, 7 sounds pretty good, and the village agrees to that price.
and it'll be a split between Troy and us?
Yep, that, yeah, 7,000.
So,
Will we write up a
We'll have to get
sale
a,
agreement?
yeah, some type of bill of sale agreement.
who does that? Somebody
I
agrees
have
that?
it in the past,
Okay.
so I think other stuff we sold.
Yep.
So.
We can get,
that would be-
yeah, me, town of Troy was brought it up at their meeting, so to get their board approval, and then we'll get a sale sheet on it. But just, I need approval from the board
When
to
I-
sell the equipment.
When I sell cars, I look up a template, it's a 1-pager that says you're taking it as is, you
Yeah.
can't come back, and that kind of stuff. I think that's what we're talking about. So it's a 1-pager template we can get online. If you need help, please let me know. So, do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion that we allow Todd, the DPW supervisor, Todd, to sell the boom mower to the village of East Troy for the cost of $7,000 to be split between the town of East Troy and the town of Troy.
I'll second.
Any other discussion? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes 5-0.
Well, I got it.
See ya.
Okay. Now we have chief director.
Mr. Jones? Before I get into the numbers that, I want to present this to you as the town chairman and the town board, given to us by FBI LEDA in recognition of the 240 hours of leadership class that myself and Deputy Chief Runge have completed.
Very good. I would just like to make a comment that, going that extra distance to get that kind of training and have that available at the local level here in Troy, East Troy is, I think, pretty admirable, and I appreciate you both, moving forward with that, so,
Thank you.
thank you.
And I thought it'd be better for that to hang in the town hall than over at the police department.
Thank you.
Should I just put it over there?
Give it to Todd, he'll take care of it.
Okay.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. August was slightly busier than July. For the month, we had a total of 872 calls of service, giving us a total of 6,469 calls for service through the first 8 months of the year. Anybody have any questions on that? I know I threw that in the packet also. And then the next item, what does the board want me to do as far as the boat launch kiosk? Do you want me to start talking with that company? I know we reached out, I put that information in the packet back in August, but I didn't make a whole lot of phone calls or do a whole lot of research until I get the okay. That's something you absolutely want me to look into before I start spending time on the phone and doing research, so.
Go ahead.
Would the kiosk require internet?
Yeah.
Okay, so either way, you need internet.
And based on talking with Todd and what I know this much about internet service, as long as we have a consistent power source, we should be able to get Wi-Fi in the booth that can service the kiosk. So, I know at some point, I believe there was phone lines there too.
There was a dedicated phone line.
There was, so it would, I mean, one way or another, we can get solid Wi-Fi service for that kiosk to operate.
I'm for it.
I guess I thought, yeah, the timing was right to get the information for our budget considerations.
Okay.
You think we can get it in time? for
Yeah, I
the
can,
talks?
tomorrow I can make phone calls. I'm sure they'll get back to me very quick and in a hurry, so.
Okay.
So I would make a motion to authorize the chief to continue investigating the kiosk for the boat launch.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 5-0.
And the last item on my agenda was, getting, authorization for Mr. Mills to redo the ordinance, so the, suggested boat launch fee increase, can happen for next season. So we have a little bit of time on that, I believe, at least 6 months, but might wanna get it done so we can change the boards and everything.
So we'll need a motion to approve the Attorney Mills to put that together.
I'd like to authorize Attorney Mills to amend the town code regarding increasing boat launch fees.
I'll second.
Okay, any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes 5-0. So, is that it?
That's it, thank you.
Thank you very much. Supervisor Leonard.
My report is in the packet, if anyone has any questions.
Is, I don't,
Right ahead.
the $6,530 increase, is that greater than CPI? I think CPI is like roughly 3%. Do you know if that increase exceeds that?
I don't know.
I don't.
There was, I think we're gonna talk more about this at some point, but, I think you said the budget went up, what was it, about 150 or
So it was
something?
about 150,000, they're off the cost is my question was, well, if it's going up that much, how are we only paying 6530, and, the intake is projected to, yes, the revenue intake is projected to cover the rest.
And we feel pretty confident that's possible.
We do, the new company that they're using seems to be doing a very good job. They have a one source contact that they seem to be doing well with. I know that there was a question about why it took so long. I think we had to give the old company 6 months before the new company can come in, so this new company does seem to be responding well. And I can get more information at the next, emergency services district meeting. On another note, if I can real quick, on Sunday, August 31st, St. Peter's Church, and I just would like to thank St. Peter's Church, did a brunch for, the fire department volunteers. They, honored some past and present, volunteers, some of the coolest guys, and then some of the officers as well. So I thought that was really, really cool that they did that. I attended that. Unfortunately, I didn't know anything about it till the last minute, so I wish somebody would have put that out there. Now, I know Chief had a kind of a bad month here, so maybe that's why it got whatever. So, but really cool thing that they did there. Did a whole presentation for had all homemade food and potluck and stuff like that. So I thought that was really cool.
Very nice.
So thank you, St. Peter's Church.
All right, anything else?